Let's talk about the textual reporting available in all of IES products. In this example, we'll be looking at ConcreteBending, but what's shown here will apply to all other products. The first thing to talk about is the Find tool, which will appear on the lower center part of the window. Here I'm looking at a model view, and in this case I can look at a list of beams, point supports, slabs, vertices, and area loads. One of the powerful things of the Find tool is that it is sortable. So if I click on a table heading, and it will sort the information based on that table heading. In addition, in the graphic views, the Find tool is very helpful for selecting and locating certain things. For example, if I click on a beam in the Find tool, it will become selected in the graphics view. Furthermore, when I double click, it will actually zoom to that particular member. Let's look at the results for a second. When we look at the results, you'll find in the Find tool the list of results that have been calculated. And again, like the model view, these are sortable and they can be selected, and items can be highlighted and selected in the graphics view by doing that. Let's now move on to text reports, which is the basic reporting functionality of the software. In this case, we're looking at a design with beam information selected, and that was what was previously created in this project. In order to cover what's shown in this display, we look at the tables listing, and at the bottom of the tables listing we have a list of included tables. Currently you see beam transfer spacing is included. I'll take that out by clicking on the X, so now the table is empty. Now let's look at the list of available tables. They're ordered in groups with project tables, project-wide information, information about the structure itself. If we have loads on your structure, information about the loads. When results are calculated, information about the results. And if you have design information, information about the design. In order to add a table to the report, you simply drag the information from the available tables onto the report. So let's look at plate displacements, for example. I'm going to drag that over and let up on my mouse, and when I do that, a report will appear. By default, most tables have the extreme values only shown, and they'll be shown in color with light blue indicating minimums and light red indicating maximums. If we want to change information in the table, we can select the table by clicking on it, and then we will see that in the report filter we have settings for that particular table. A very important setting is the setting about extreme rows only. Right now it's set to yes. If I uncheck that, I will create possibly very large reports, and you can get warnings as we're seeing here. If I ignore that warning and generate the report, we'll see it takes a little while to generate, but when the report is finished generating, we'll see we have a large report with all of the possible information available and page numbers included. So that's a way to generate very large reports. Let's go back and take this table out and look at other types of tables. We can get basic textual tables by looking at things like the project settings. When I do that, you can see I just get a list of text information, no columns, just plain text. So we have those types of tables available. When I select that table, you can see we have filters, but no extremes available here. We'll come back and talk about more specific table settings in another demonstration.